today. Tell us a little bit what happened.
Oh, today was such an exciting day. I got to meet a lot of different businesses who really live diversity. USHAA has been great. They started the conversation. They're highlighting why diversity is so important to all businesses, both in the Fortune 500 and the Latino 500.
How is it improving? How has it been growing through the years in terms of diversity?
Well, I think it's really important that USHAA brought this issue to bear. And what's happening today is Senator Menendez released a survey, and it shows that we're still, minorities and women are lagging in the corporate boards, the executive teams, and suppliers. And so we need to do a lot more work. And that's why USHAA is so important, because it's out in the forefront talking about the issue and actually honoring those companies that believe in diversity.
Share with us a little bit of the women. How is the role of the women in USHAA, and what have you been doing lately?
Well, the women in USHAA are fantastic. I know that a lot of women know how to do a lot of things, but the USHAA women are professional, and what's really so great is they're Latina women, and they show the interns and the students and other Latinas that you can do it all. You can be professional in your work, you can be an advocate for your community, and you can be a leader in your neighborhood.
Exactly, because even if they're not professional women, just being a woman and being Latina, being multi-tagged, that's a huge plus for it.
Oh, most definitely. And I believe that one person can make a difference, and so women actually do run the finances of the home. And for those women, like my mother, who has a small business, runs the finances of the company. But what is also great about USHAA, that is a little secret, I think, it has to get out a little better, is their internship program. I have been very excited about that program. I've had for the last 2 years interns from USHAA. And what are we doing? We're growing our advocates for tomorrow. Individuals that are Latino, that understand the community, understand business, and for my interns, understand the inner workings of government. Because I take them to the state capitol, they go to the committees, they go to the voting sessions, and they also attend the caucuses. So they know what's going on.
The Hispanics represent $700 billion in purchasing power. Why do you think we are not yet at the level that we should be in the general market nowadays?
Well, I think there's a few reasons for that, and one is we're segmented. For instance, my abuela, she likes to hear things in Spanish. She will buy her products if it's advertised in Spanish. My mother, she could buy products that's advertised in English or Spanish. And myself, I prefer to hear it in English. So I think it has to be a multifaceted approach on getting the Latino business from those that prefer it in Spanish, and those that could hear it in either language, and those that prefer it in English.
These companies, how do you see the situation for minorities, and what do you think is still missing that we need to improve or to change in order to have more Hispanic in corporate boards?
Well, I think the issue is that some of the companies just don't know how to find us. I have and know fabulous people that would be great on the boards, but it's accessing those Latino professionals in all different walks of life. So it's getting to those executive councils and making sure that they reach the right people to know, fulano de tal is great, and I would recommend him for a board. So I think also that it's imperative on all of us to make suggestions to corporations about individuals that we think will be great on the board.
Word of mouth on our side, maybe?
I think so, yes. Word of mouth, absolutely.
Any other comment that you want to share with us today?
Well, I was excited to be here in the NASDAQ. I was a business student years ago, and I think it's really important that Latinos work at all levels and in all sectors of the society.
How do you see the situation in the mid and long term in terms of the Hispanic community in corporate boards?
Well, I think long term, we'll get there. It's going to take a little while. We have fabulous professionals in finance, in all business sectors, and in other sectors. And we have some great students coming along that, if you've met the interns, you'll see that they're really great. And we'll get there. It's just going to take a little more work on our side and on the corporation side.
Thank you very much.
And we'll get there. It's just